So someone reached out and asked an interesting question. Why did I make a decal for potty time for an adult? There's a man that's on the image, a young man, and it's simple. My son is getting older and he's going to need ongoing support. So he can go to the bathroom by himself. We worked really hard to get there, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to need reminders, and he's not the only one. And sometimes parents aren't able to get to potty time until later in life. They're covering other key tasks like teaching them to feed themselves, swallow medications. Sometimes it doesn't happen in the timeline that we all want it to, or works for the rest of society. And sometimes adults need supports that you would think would only be necessary for children. One of the things that I'm always going to do is include everyone. I've gotten a lot of messages about how to add more diversity into some of our products, how to add different approaches for women versus men, girls versus boys, working on all of it. We are a small business. There's only so much that we can do at a time until we start to get enough consistent revenue coming in that allows us to make some of those bulk orders. But that is the goal. The dream is that we're going to have all of that for you guys. Any and everything that is a support that we can create that will help children become bathroom independent is something that I hope to offer. So also, if you have any ideas, if there are things where you're like, hey, I would love this would be super helpful as we try to accomplish X, Y, and Z, please email us, let us know, and if we can make it, we 100% will. We do a lot of customizations and individual orders. Again, that takes us a bit away from the larger project of growing the business, but my goal is to be as helpful as possible and to create supports for as many children as possible.